What's up guys, this is Hasnen and you're watching Trending Codes. So we all are going with a new series of designing a news app. So in this tutorial or today we're going to sketch our news app onto the blank paper, as I have told you, because presenting our ideas onto the paper is the backbone for our UI designs, whether it is an app design or whether it is a app design. So presenting our ideas onto the paper, creating a rough UIs, creating a wireframes on the blank paper will help a lot to designer while he is or she is coding the design. Okay, so that's what we're going to do in this tutorial, and we're going to sketch our ideas that what kind of UI we are going to have in our new news app. Okay, so we will roughly design the ideas on the paper and then we will start coding. Or if you want, just let me know in the comment if you want to go with a design process of this particular what I'm talking about is if you want, you can tell me in the comment that you want to learn how to design this app into the Sketch or in the Photoshop. So just make sure to comment in this video that I should show you that particular tutorial or not, or I should directly start with the coding stuff. Okay, so don't forget to comment, and let's get inside it and let's see how our app is going to look. Okay, so here I have my blank sketch, and first we're going to design the splash screen. So we will just have a frame of our phone right over here. Cool. And then we will have something like a gradient background and the name of our I guess the name of our app, and the name of our app will be something like my news app, something like this, and we will have some tagline over here, and obviously we're going to have things in the background, maybe the gradient background and an image with the gradient background as well. Okay, now this is our splash screen. Now once the splash screen is done, maybe we're going to design our home page, right? Or maybe we're going to with our side menu. So we'll go with our side menu. Okay, so here we go with our side menu. This is the frame of our app, I mean the frame of our phone, and our side menu will be something like this. This is our header of the home page, and we will have the image with a border radius of 50%. So this is the image, and we will have some options over here. See, when I make this kind of stuff, it means there's a text, correct? So many text, so many options over here. So this is our I guess this is our side menu, and this is our splash screen. Cool. Now once the side menu is done, I guess we're going to have our home page. So our home page will be something like we will have I guess the header, correct, and we will have this side menu opening option, and we will have the name of our tab, probably a home. Okay, and right over here we are going to have the cards of our latest news, right? So the cards will be having the latest news, so our card will be something like this, which will be having a padding of 10 pixels or something. And this is basically the image which we are going to get over here into our main app, right? And the card will be extended with some amount of text of the news. So we're going to get the titles over here, and underneath the title we're going to get the some amount of the details of that particular news. Okay, and that's cool. So when the user is going to click on that, the detail of this news is going to open in the next page. Okay, so that's all about our home page. So in home page we are going to have um, the cards which are having the image, title, and the some amount of content about the text. Now, as I mentioned over here, we have some stuff right over here. Uh, Let me bring in reframe. I'm sorry. Uh, Write this. We're going to have some content over here, right? So this is will be the home, and then the sport news, and the national news, and the international news, or something like that. So according to that, we're going to create one more page. Okay, and that page will be having the content, something like this. I guess, what if we make those all things which are present into our side menu into the one single page by using a horizontal scroll? That will be good, right? So let's say for an example, we have a news like international news, the national news, sport news, and many other stuff. So, for example, we will have the header over here for that particular all categories of news, and we are going to have the categories title over here, and we will have the first category title over here. And then what about we are going to make the that particular news item to be the virtual, not the virtual scroll, but we can make a virtual scroll as well, but we are going to make an vertical, or not a vertical but horizontal scroll right over here, right? So we will make the card small in the size, and which will be having image, and the title, and the post date. This is the image, right? Okay, now one more card which have the same image, and title, and the date published. In the same way, we will create a horizontal scroll, and we will have many cards over here too, right? Now we will have another category for the sport news, for example. Again, we will have the same card. Okay, and they will be having image, and title, and date. Again, the same stuff, right? So this is the basic designs what we are going to have on the category page of our news app, and this goes on. Okay, again the category, again the card, again the card, again the card, and this goes on, right? So for now we have three main pages to design. The first is the side menu, the second one is the home page, and the third one is our category page. Now what if the user click on the card of the home page, and the detail should be present on the screen, right? So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to create one more page which will be having a parallax scrolling, which because the parallax scrolling makes a page looks better, right? So if you want, I'm not going to make a different tutorial for the parallax scrolling because I have already done that in my previous videos, right? You can go there and take a look on how to create a parallax scrolling to the Ionic. So in this one, we are going to create a parallax scrolling as well. And what kind of our this particular what we say that this particular page is going to look like is something like this. We will have the image, right? We will have the image right over here, and make sure we are not going to have the header over here. It's a full image, right? And this image will have the some gradient over here, okay, and this will be the image and some black overlay right over here, and this part will be having the detailed news title, okay, something like this, and the detailed news about the detailed about the news. And one more thing, how about if we add the sharing button, something like sharing on Twitter or sharing on Facebook, or I guess sharing on the WhatsApp. Okay, so we can use our native coder plugins, and we can make it possible. So we will have a fab button over here, something like this, which will have a plus symbol, and when we click it will be expanded, and we're going to get the options such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. So we can easily share the particular news on the social also in this particular app. But make sure we are not going to implement the functionality, but you can design that fab button into our app. So for now, we have 3 pages to design. First one is, no, 4 pages to design. The first one is our side menu, and make sure the side menu is going to have important things, because we're going to have the icons over here, right? So the icons should be dynamic, right? So we will make an icons over here related to the let's say for example it's home over here, then there should be a home icon. And how to make that particular stuff dynamically, I'll just show you when we are coding, okay? And one more time I'm telling you is let me know into the comment that are you going to learn, or do you people want to make me a step-by-step process of designing this particular pages into these sketch. And if you will let me know, I'll just make that, and if you don't want, we will directly go to the coding. But I need to design this, okay, first, because like before I go to coding, I should know what color should I use in this app, what color should I use for the header, what color I use for the card, what is the border radius for my cards, and all those stuff, what is the padding of my card, so all those stuff. So that's what our wireframe is all about, and we're going to make this very as soon as possible, because designing into the tool, designing the sketch will take a time, because we need to take care of all the colors combinations if we are coming with a good app UI, okay? So we will make that, and don't forget to comment. Once again, I'm telling you that, and we will start coding if you don't want that. But I'm going to share this video for sure with the, if you don't want, then I'll just share the video as a time lapse, and if you want, I'll just share a video, a step-by-step process, that how you're going to design this particular app and how the process goes on the industry's level. So that's all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pages. And the splash screen is something like, we're not going to design that, but we're going to use the native Coder plugin of splash screen, which we have by default into the Ionic, and we have some couple of commands which will be generated by that command. Our splash screen will automatically generated by that command. So I'll just let you know in the coding tutorial that how to generate a splash screen by the commands, because you know what's the advantage of generating a splash screen with that command is that for example, your app is going to run on the multiple devices of the Android, multiple devices of the iOS, on the tabs of the iOS and the tabs of the Android. So if you have a portrait layout, your splash screen is going to have a different look on the tab and onto the phone. So what this command will do is it will automatically adjust your splash screen to be well justified onto the different device, such as Android tab, or it's on the Android phone, or it's on the Apple phone, or on the Apple tab. Okay, so I hope we will come up with a nice UI into this sketch, because we have a good stuff over here on this on the blank paper. We have nice things on the wireframes. Okay, and I hope we'll come up with a nice designs. So if you like this video, please click on the like button. What all about our new app UI, which we are going to design in our next tutorial. Now the next tutorial depends all upon you. If you people will tell me that you people want to know, or you people want a tutorial on making this particular app design into the sketch, then I will just go with the tutorial, or else I will just make a time-lapse video and I'll just share with you people for sure. Okay, now don't forget to comment that I should show the step-by-step process of designing that into the particular sketch app. And if you guys don't want that, we can jump to the coding directly, but I have not designed this app yet. I need a time to design this app, maybe a 1 day. Okay, so probably by tomorrow I'll be designing this app, and if you people want, we can make a tutorial. It's all upon you. If you let me know that you want to learn how to design this app into this sketch, I will just share with you. We will go step by step. We will follow all the pages that we are going to implement in our news app, right? So don't forget to comment. Okay, and if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you are new over here, consider subscribing, because we are going to learn so more new stuff on this training codes. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you like this video, and sure, we're going to go ahead and make this app more beautiful, because we had a nice stuff on this sketch. Okay, so we'll do all those things, and that's all for this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye, take care.